Now the next ledger requirement is motor vehicles. So I'll create motor vehicles here. Actually, let's see if we already have here. 1650 is vehicles. I'll just double click on it to change the name to motor vehicles and just save it. And similarly, the next one is accumulated depreciation of motor vehicles. So this is the relevant accumulated depreciation account. We already have this as well. I'll just double click and write motor vehicles with it and save it. Now the next one that we have is machinery. So let's see if we already have machinery in our here. We have land and buildings, leasehold improvement, furniture, and motor vehicles. So we don't have machinery actually. So what we can do is we can create a new ledger of account. So let's learn how to create that. If you notice in the ledger sequence, we have 1610 and then 1620. That means there is a gap of 10. So that gap is given purposely so that if you want to create any new ledger between this sequence, you can create that. Now, for example, I need to create a new ledger after furniture and fixture, but before motor vehicles. So 1640 is for furnitures and 1650 is for motor vehicles. So I can create 1645 that comes between this. So what I'll do is I'll just click new and let's write 1650 or actually 1645. Press tab. Now the ledger name is machinery. So machinery. And the account type is fixed assets. So you can search from the list or you can directly just press F and select fixed assets and save. Close. Now let's check. 1645 is machinery. Now similarly, under the accumulated depreciation category, we will create a new accumulated depreciation. Similar rule will be followed that I need to create it after furniture and fixture accumulated depreciation but before motor vehicles. So 1745 is the code for accumulated depreciation of furniture and 1655 is the code for other. So I can create on 1750, right? So 1750, just remember that 1750 and just copy the name accumulated depreciation of motor vehicles, copy and paste it here. Now it is fixed assets. So I just wrote F on the keyboard and just save it. Now it will update and show me my ledger. Let's check this. Accumulated depreciation of motor vehicles. But we didn't change the category to accumulated depreciation. Actually, it should come under accumulated depreciation. So let's just double click again and change the category to accumulated depreciation and then save it. Now it's okay. Now the next one that we have is cash. So for most of the accounting software, we already have the cash account because this is the most commonly used chart of accounts. So we can either change the name of petty cash. So let's change this. Just double click and you can write cash in hand, save and close. Now next one is Standard Chartered Bank. So we already have bank account, that is cash in bank. So I'll just double click to change the name. Now for all the bank accounts and the cash account, the nature will be cash because normally bank and cash have the same purpose, that is paying for something or receiving something, some money. So both should come under account type of cash. So this is Standard Chartered Bank. I'll just copy this and paste it here. Wait. I'll just copy this and paste it here and save. Now let's check. Standard Chartered Bank is created. Now next one is United Bank Limited. Copy. Now for United Bank Limited, we already have an account cash in bank operating. So you can just simply change the name of it because this is general category. Save. Now next one is capital invested. So that is basically net owner's equity that we continue from the last year. So I'll just scroll down to search for the equity category that can be found under 3, and we have common stock, and it comes under the category of equity doesn't close. That means in future whenever we earn a profit after a year, it will just merge into this profit. So this is the exact category that we need. I'll just change the name from common stock to net owner's equity. The other categories that we have is equity gets close. That means after the finalization of anything, it remains a fixed part of the equity. That doesn't change. So just save it and close. Now the last one is accrued expenses. Now accrued expenses, if you already know about the concept, if you are from the accounting background, then you must know about the definition of accrued expenses. Otherwise, let me just explain you in short. Accrued expenses is basically the last year bills payable. Now accrued expenses is basically the bills payable which has been incurred as an expense but haven't been paid yet. So it is, you can say that it is a liability, accrued expenses, that is bills payable. So this is the short definition of it. You can just Google accrued expenses to find the exact definition with examples so that you can understand better about accrued expenses. So right now I'll just check it under 2 category because it is a liability. Now under 2 category we have accrued payable, accrued payroll taxes, and there we have accrued expenses other. I'll just double click and change the name to simple accrued expenses and just save it. So now that we have created all of our ledgers and customized it according to our assignment requirement, let me just move to the next video to enter the opening balances of each ledger.